So for this video, guys, we're going to show you another setup for inside switch that we like to use as a scheming from the first couple plays that we just showed you. And basically, it's going to look very similar. And what we're going to do is we're going to block our running back. We're going to put the Y on a drag, the B on a fade, and smart route the X, just like we did before, okay? The only difference on this play is that we're not going to drag the A receiver, which is the tight end, because what we want to do is we want to get them in the habit of looking for the post that goes from left to right or right to left. And when you do this, you're really doing a nice high-low with the tight end and the drag. So in this instance, we're trying to train them to look for the inside routes where we're now going to have a breaking outside route. So if you see here, we're going to hike the ball at the same spot. It's going to look the same right away. We can throw it to this Y right away to this player and get ourselves 5 or 6 yards. If we have enough time, we want to wait for that corner to develop. And right now we're doing cover 3 with cloud flats. Obviously, if it's a hard flat, it's going to be an easier throw, and I'll show you that in a second. But what you're going to do here is basically you're making sure that you make it look the same coming out from the left side the same way. And they're really looking to see where's the post coming from. It's not coming. Okay, then now we're throwing it to this A receiver, and you're going to have a really successful play. Typically speaking, if a user was not looking for a post to come, they'd be more likely to cover the outside of the field, and you're going to be able to, take advantage of that. So that was against cover 3 cloud flats. Let's go ahead and look at cover 3 hard flats, and that way you can see that it is going to be a little bit of a more successful play against hard flats, just because of the fact that the A is going to break a little bit quicker. You always got this Y underneath. Now you're going to be able to throw it to this player over here, a little bit quicker because the cloud flat goes ahead and drops quick. Now let's look at how this is going to work against cover 2. And what you're going to see here is that you're going to have the ability to kind of throw it underneath because of the fact that the A will kind of get man matched on their player. So what I like to do is I do the same setup. I'm watching this. It looks like it's cover 2. I'm looking at the A. Does it get man matched? Yes. We'll throw it to this player. And you're going to see that you get a good 7, 8, 9 yards depending on what you get run after catch, because that's going to be wide open. Now, if somebody is doing cover 2 and they're using the A player right here, then that really goes into our advantage, because what's going to end up happening is that they're waiting for that post, they're going to leave the A, right? So say I'm going to just change this guy's zone to a hook curl, right, instead of a vertical hook, just to go and kind of simulate what this is going to happen. Again, what you want to do is smart route the X, block your running back, put the Y on a drag, B on a slant, a fade, just to make it all look the same. Only thing we're changing is that A route, right? Now that he's in a hook curl, he's not going to man match, and now you're going to be able to throw it to this player, right? So that's kind of the scheming behind it, is that we want them to use that player, stay a little bit more at home. If they were to go and cover that guy all the way to the sidelines, and we'll show you that right here with this example, is that they're going to... and I'm just going to make sure that I do it to where he's covering that A receiver now. If they cover him all the way to the sidelines, then you're going to have that X receiver. So that's why I really like this combination with the other one, is that you're getting them to believe, and I moved the wrong guy over. Let's go ahead and move it. You're getting them to believe that they are, waiting for those posts to come. And that's why you want to run the post early in the game, and then from there you want to go ahead and change it up. So here we are. You're going to see that if they go ahead and man that guy up, now you're throwing it to this player because you're over-committing to the outside. So just want to make sure that you kind of see what your options are against those coverages. It's something that you want to make sure that you run the first 2 setups to set up this setup, and vice versa, to kind of get them off guard. And you're going to see a lot of other setups that we're going to mix in to really just make them try to figure out what's going on with this offense.